Hello and welcome to my channel, PawfectPastimes. My name's Amanda. My friends call me Ammo. I live in Dorset in the south of England with my husband and my 3 dogs. And I have only got Willow with me today, and she's just there on the carpet. You can't quite see her. I have a little bit of a mixed collection of things today. I thought I'd do it the other way round because I have a few things I bought yesterday when I went to the Southern Wool show at Newbury, which was lovely. So I'm going to start with some stitchy bits. You can fast forward if you're not interested in stitchy things. I haven't worked out how to do timestamps. Maybe I could, but I don't know yet. Stitchy things. I first off had my August subscription from Cotton and Twine, which is a subgroup of the Historical Sampler Company. And they do a lovely subscription that you can actually pause if you don't like what's coming up next. So you're not committed to actually having every single one. And this month's, well, August, I should say, was a lovely little Halloween one. Even though it's the August one, it didn't come until September the 5th, I think. Something like that anyway. But it was Cotton and Twine, and that was the August make. There's the contact details if you needed to pause that. So what came in the box was obviously the pattern and instructions, and I've got mine in my Edgar Allan Poe project bag that I made because it's Halloweeny. If I take the bits out, actually, you can see the crow on the inside. I should have put him on the back really, because you can't see him when all my stuff's in, but I do like the back anyway. And I've got a little raven charm. I guess they're ravens too. Anyway, I got the Cotton and Twine linen version because I quite like linen. My eyes haven't given up on me totally yet, so I'll keep trying on the linen. I started in the bottom right, and that's how far I've got so far. I only do about half an hour on him in the evening, and then move on to other bits. I'm trying the allocated times for each bit, which does get things done. We also got the backing cloth, which is a nice bit of black and white gingham. We got the edging pom-pom trim. All the threads ready sorted, and mine don't look very sorted anymore. That doesn't bother me. And you will have seen on my bag this lovely little needle minder. You see him there? The little pumpkin. So he now sits on my bag to mind the needles, which I probably parked in my needlework, which I know is very naughty, but there you go. So that was a nice, I do like Halloween. I will get out my Halloween and autumn bits soon, and my pumpkins, and I'll show you through those. It's just a little early for me at the moment. So that is the Cotton and Twine August subscription. And they have quite a lot of back boxes if you wanted to have a look at their previous collections. They have the patterns and they have kits, which is a nice option too. A new little subscription kit I decided to join. I think I saw it on What Mandy Makes. Hi Mandy. And it is the Liberty Bell Angels Among Us. And this month I got my first kit, and it's the angel herself. It includes everything to make her. She's on the picture. We're supposed to make like Princess Leia pom-poms, buns on the side of her head, but I quite liked her hair down for the minute. She has a very pretty gingham dress on, and her angel wings, of course. And she has pantaloons, lace trimmed, and there's rick-rack around the dress too. I really enjoyed making her. I was quite a doll maker, but not normal dolls. I've got a few left. I sold quite a few, so perhaps I'll show you where I've got my other dolls one day. No, she won't sit there. I've got a few of my previous dolls from many years ago. I'll take you into where I have them and show you them one day. They're not normal dolls, be warned, but I love them, and they're all part of my my decor, I suppose, now. So I have a subscription with Liberty Bell. Sue at Liberty Bell sends through each month, and my next subscription to arrive will be her apron, and I'm having that Halloween one. So I'm in time with it, because there is spring, summer, autumn, winter, Easter, Christmas and Halloween aprons. There's 7. The Halloween's a bonus, so I've paid for the Halloween to come in my next subscription box, so that I'm current seasonal, and I assume then I will get the winter and Christmas afterwards. So that was a couple of stitchy things I've managed to do this fortnight. I'm just looking down at my notes, sorry. Now I can do some yarny bits with you. So you can come back in the room now if you don't like the sewy stuff. I have a finish. I was doing a test knit for Ellie of Craft House Magic. I'll put all the links below. And I finished my test knit mitts. And this is using Ellie from I'm sorry, Ellie, I keep forgetting. Wonderful Life. Oh, you'll know who I mean. I will link downstairs. I get Ali and Gaynor muddled up. So anyway, it's her Wonderland Walk yarn. And I said I wanted to do a mitten, a scarf, cowl, and maybe a hat. I'm not too worried about the hat now. I'm going to be looking for a scarf shawl to do with the other ball, and obviously the bulk of what's left of this ball. But I did these as a test knit for Ellie. There's quite a bit of detail on my last blog. I love the length of the cuff. Will sit under the coat nicely, stop any drips as well. Pretty little pattern at the back. Interesting thumb put in. That's why they're called the Alternathumb Mitts. Ellie's in the last stages of finalising the actual pattern, which will be available shortly. I will probably let you know when she goes live with that if you're interested. So that was a brilliant little finish. I had a little gap in my creativity. I had to go to my daughter's over in Bristol way because my grandchildren go to 2 different schools at each end of Bristol, so neither of them are coordinated. My daughter has some rather big meetings, and her partner was also on an inset day because he works in a school as well. So there was a bit of juggling going on over one child going to work on one day and another on the other day, and daughter was in a bit of juggling balls. So I went over there and spent some time with her. I was hoping to go to Alternate Universe, but it was a Monday and Tuesday I was there, and they don't open till Thursday. So I will have to time that better next time. I didn't have much time for knitting. I played a lot of Monopoly and just enjoyed my granddaughter's company for the day, and we went out looking for nice things, which was lovely to do. So I haven't done much else knitting yet. Well, that was a big pause, sorry. But I have got another Nana blanket on the go because there's another baby on the horizon. So a quick ping off to Black Sheep, and I got the Play School blanket by Sarah Gertie. This is made, oh, doesn't say there, does it? James C. Brett Flutter by Chunky. And I will be doing this one, which for a baby you don't know is quite nice and neutral, I think anyway. So this is the third blanket I've got on the go now. Fourth blanket I've got on the go now. I must this one won't take long. All it is trebles, until you run out of the yarn. And we're using 6mm hook. There's the label, Flutter by Chunky, James C. Brett. This is B29 silver, beautiful, beautiful soft grey, soft in texture as well as colour. This is B36 putty, again a lovely soft grey brown. The cream is cream B04. There's the back of the label for you to read. It's polyester, which again is great for babies. Good clean up on that one. And then this is a pretty little Prince one called Colour B56, no name. But that has a bit of the brown and the grey as well in. So it's literally a colour block, just continuous back and forth with trebles, not even a border, lovely and simple, superbly soft. Definitely TV knitting, travel knitting, out and about. And this is all in my, I never show you my project bags here. This one is by the Woolly Tangle. Nice sweater size bag. So that has got a blanket in it at the moment. I'm hoping I'll actually get some time on this when I finish it. And I think that's all the makey bits. It's going to be such a short one this week. Well, it's just what it is really, isn't it? Now, I went to the Southern Wall show yesterday in Newbury, and I was going to do some filming, but I know people like Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful. I knew I'd remember, and there's this Wonderful Life, I think, as well, which is her home channel. Little Drops of Wonderful is her creative channel. I know for a fact she will do an amazing overlook of what Newbury's all about. She did it last year, and that's very inspiring. I couldn't go last year, so it was just lovely to watch. She has a better knack filming than I certainly do, and she knows an awful lot more people than I do. So I should think in about a week, knowing Ali's schedule, you'll probably be able to go over to Little Drops of Wonderful and see all about the amazing Newbury show. It's a beautiful location. It's in Newbury Racecourse, plenty of room, cafe, restaurants, parking as far as the eye can see, plenty of elbow room, plenty of vendors, and it's just a lovely, lovely show to go to. loads of outdoor space to go and sit. If it was raining, there's, like I said, cafes and restaurants upstairs. It's just a great venue. It's not in the middle of a city. It's not cramped parking. It's not claustrophobic inside. It's just lovely. So I went with 2 of my friends, and the only thing I got my phone out for was to pay for a few things. I absolutely loved being with my friends. I enjoyed their company all day. I came back completely relaxed and just full of yarny happiness. I was so happy. There's the leaflet in their website, and there was a huge list of vendors. I will show you here, but it's all listed on the website anyway. Sorry, that's pigeons on the roof. Two massive halls, and it's so easy to get to, it's unbelievable. Anyway, I went with the intention, I didn't go with any patterns in mind to buy, but I wanted to look for a kit of a sweater's work and see what other little bits I could pick up. My first port of call was to say hello to Kelly of Lay Family Yarns and collect my hug, which was very welcome. I had quite a few hugs, and I wanted to buy on Lay Family Yarns. She has made, it's finished, the Ruthie shawl. By Herriot. Herriot, yeah. This pattern's on Ravelry, and Kelly made this a few weeks ago, and they put together some greys and some floof. The grey I chose is one of the darker ones. It is Silky Yak single, 60% superwash merino, 20 silk, 20 yak, 120 grams, 480 meters. That doesn't have a colour code on it, but there you go. It was the darker one of I think there was 3 greys they were offering it in. Have a look on their website. Everybody knows Lay Family Yarns. And the floof I chose to go with it was Baby Suri Alpaca 65, Silk 35, and again there's no colour on it, but it's the darker mulberry colour. So where Kelly did hers in a vibrant pink, I have the dark mulberry and the slightly darker grey. So I'm going to bag that up. I'm not necessarily going to start it just yet. I'm not going to cake it at the moment, but I'm going to bag it up and it will go in my little line of things to do. The next thing I spotted was at the knitting shed, and it was a beautiful sweater called Compton. And there it is. It's got these lovely hearts at the bottom, but because of the decreasing and everything, you do start bottom up on this, but it is in the round still. And there's the knitting shed details there. They didn't have the right kind of yarn there. It was the Sunday, so I assume they might have sold out. They didn't have kits or anything. So when they are back underway and I'm looking to knit this, I will contact them directly and get the yarn. It's the Ainsworth and Prynne Blackface Leicester Marsham DK weight, 75 BFL, 25 Masham. And there's another gorgeous colourway in the dark teal, which I really loved. I tried hard this time not to pick blue all the time because most of my wardrobe's blue and it gets a bit samey. But there are some fabulous colours out there. So that is the Compton, and I will be buying the yarn for that at some point soon. Got saddle shoulders, which I think I enjoy wearing. Again, that will go in my to-do pile, which is coming down. I bought a lovely little tin of stitch markers from the knitting gift shop. Let's see if I can't throw these all over the place this time. Gold, silver, bronze and copper. And I thought it was such a sweet little tin. So that'll go in my little knickknacks bag. I also bought a linen spray. I don't think I've caught the name of the company. Anti-Moth scented, the Total Wardrobe Care Company, Mei Chang blend. I've got a little thingy in it. Smells divine. I've had a bit of a problem with some moths this year. My pheromone traps have been well used, and I do believe it's just been a bumpy year for moths because everybody else is saying they've seen quite a few. When I get my woolies out, I'll see what we're up to with them. But this just smells so lovely. I will be changing my wardrobe and putting that in very soon. So that was the totalwardrobecare.co.uk. Total Wardrobe Care. I don't know if you can read that. I don't know if this ever focuses very well. If you hold it too close, it doesn't like it, does it? Come back a bit. You can always zoom in on your, if you do that on your computer screen in YouTube, you zoom in. So I'll look forward to my wardrobe smelling of that. I might save it maybe a little bit more towards the spring, but I need to spray now while the moth are about. Well, they're just about finished being about, but I'll keep them away, I think. And finally, I went to Blue Fern Yarns. I've got their advent coming soon. I'm so excited. It looks gorgeous. They're excited by it too. And they have a nice clothes rail of clothes ready-made to choose from. And the one I saw hanging up was called Knut. And it's this lovely textural knit. By Elsebeth, Judith. There's a long version, long sleeves version and a short sleeves version. And I enjoyed doing my Xyla, so nice, so much. I'm going to do one of these. And the colour I've chosen seems to be my theme at the moment, by Blue Fern Yarns, is Mulberry. Does that come into focus? It's yak 4-ply, 70% superwash merino, 20% yak, 10% nylon, 400 meters per 100 grams. So the one on display, which would have fitted me, took 2 skeins, but they said there was literally not even an ounce of thread, an ounce of yarn left at the end of it. So I've bought 3 skeins, and this time I'll do all the body and then see how far I can go down on the sleeves. You can do the top yoke with the pattern, and then you can do the bottom half with the pattern, or you can do it in stocking stitch. And the same with the sleeves. You could do the pattern all the way down the sleeves, or you can have plain sleeves, short sleeves or long sleeves. So I'm going to bag that up. I won't skein it just yet. And that will also go in my to-do pile. And I think that is a total of my buying at Southern Wool Show. Excuse me. There's a lot of talking. I did a lot of talking yesterday as well with my friends. I'll just have a look through my list. Yep, that's that. I have been getting on with socks. I have got on a bit with my daughter's partner's slip over. I kept calling it a waistcoat last time and I have no idea why. It's a slip over. And I'm not overly happy with the definition of the pattern, so I think I'm going to pull it back to the rib and do something a bit more out of my own head. But we'll see. And lastly, as we've had requests, I have got a very, very short little video at the end of the dogs. You hear about them and you hear Willie groaning quite a bit. She's not here groaning at the moment, she's gone out again. And I don't think I've ever introduced you to the dogs, so I thought I'd do that this week. I'm sure I'll be back very soon. I've got my autumn smalls to come out and my pumpkins to come out, a bit of knit and a bit of stitch as usual. I am a multi-crafter. I am not a knitting channel and I'm not a floss tube channel. I'm a multi-crafter, hashtag multi-crafter. I do painting, I do all sorts of things as well. So I'm not going to just stick to one thing in my channel. Now and then there'll be a bit of life. So I will now hand it over to the dogs and you can meet them. See you soon. So here are my three beautiful German short-haired pointer dogs. This is Willow. She's a rescue. She's just turned 11. She has a few problems with her back legs now and she tries to pretend the other two dogs don't exist. This is Remy. He was my daughter's dog. He's come to us to retire. She's very busy with children, so he's got more relaxed life here with the other dogs. He's 13 at the end of this month. And finally, this is Gwyn. When John had his cardiac arrest 3 years ago, she was his I'm going to have another dog before it's too late dog. So she joined the pack and she's been a joy. I'll see you again soon. Bye!